Hi guys, welcome back to Lost in My Library. My name is Kate. Today, I'm in my old childhood room. I have come home to visit my parents because it's Father's Day tomorrow, so that's what I'm here to do. So I'm filming in my old childhood room. Yeah, because I won't really have time to put something up for... Anyways, I'm here. I'm doing a book tag because that's going to be simple and easy and something I can do quickly and put up for Monday. So, I am doing the meta book tag, and this was originally created by the Oracle of Delphi. I love that. I will obviously leave a link in the description to her original video. And yeah. So this is really cool. The idea is that there are 4 questions that are based on age groups and 4 on genres. And she says feel free to do it if you want to. And tag her if we do. Okay, I'll tell her. My phone's dying, so I need to plug my phone up. Give me 2 seconds. Why do I sing? I don't know. I love singing. Okay, so the first question is middle grade, your childhood favorite book. I don't know if I really had a favorite. I mean, I loved the Harry Potter series when I was young. Specifically, my favorite growing up was the Deathly Hallows. So yeah, I guess my childhood, yes. I really enjoyed Percy Jackson when I eventually got around to it. But after I read that more 12, 13. I read a lot of Goosebumps. Goosebumps was my thing. Like before Harry Potter. I loved Goosebumps. Goosebumps was just my absolute jam. Specifically like the Headless Ghost one. That was haunting. And then Slappy, the ventriloquist doll thing is the creepiest thing ever. It still haunts me to this day. Yeah. Goosebumps. Loved it. Loved Goosebumps. Okay, number 2, YA, a hyped book that lived up to expectations. I think you should all know this because it talked about this in the mid-year freakout tag. But I really loved Six of Crows. Loved it. Obviously, very hyped book. And I had a little bit of hesitation going into it because I loved the Shadow and Bone trilogy. And everybody was loving Six of Crows. And I was like, well, I loved the Shadow and Bone trilogy, and everybody's like skipping that to read Six of Crows, and it kind of upset me a little bit because I had enjoyed the Shadow and Bone trilogy. I absolutely adored Six of Crows. Loved it so much. It lived up to hype for me. Oh my goodness, loved it. Okay, number 3, Noodle, a book you had your doubts about. Well, obviously that. I'm going to talk about a book I'm currently reading. I have it sitting right here. Anna Darkin. This is historical fiction, and I was like, historical fiction YA. And I had my doubts because, yeah, that doesn't sound like I would really enjoy it. I've really enjoyed it. I'm kind of sad that the main character now getting into a romantic relationship that I thought there was going to be some interesting dynamic of she doesn't really like him, but she's using him. Something interesting, but nope. You gotta go classic YA apparently. But I did have my doubts about it. I still have my doubts, but it's getting there. Fantasy, an atmospheric book that transports you. well, this is a, oh wait, no. Number 4, adult. I skipped adult. Let's go back to adult. Number 4, adult, a book that intimidates you. The Stand by Stephen King. It intimidates me for a multitude of reasons. The short story in his Night Shift short story collection there's one that is set during, like, in the Stand world that's going on, and it was the worst thing I have read. It's the worst story in that short story collection. Hated it. So not only is it 1,300 pages, but my sort of like introduction to the Stand universe is tainted by this terrible short story. That makes me not excited to read The Stand. I think my main thing was about the main character. The main character was just a terrible person. So, yeah. As long as he's not the main character, I think I'll be fine. It still intimidates me, because it's the biggest book on my TBR currently. And it's King, and I didn't like the short story from The Stand. So, also, really enjoyed The Shining, which was the last novel I read by him. Really, really enjoyed it. So The Stand has a lot to live up to. Number 5, fantasy, an atmospheric book that transports you. I think I'm gonna put Horror Store by Grady Hendrix, because you can feel it just gives you the feelings of being in an IKEA store. And if you've been in an IKEA store, you're just like, all of this is it's frightening, because most people have gone into an IKEA store, so it's kind of terrifying. And pretty much all IKEA stores are the same, so oh goodness. It is frightening, a little frightening to go into it, because it's overwhelming, kind of, for anybody who's never been into an IKEA store before. It's a little overwhelming for people. So, I'm going to put Horror Store for that one. I accidentally clicked a link. Whoops. We'll go back. Okay, number 6, SciFi, a book that taught you something. Book that taught me something. That taught me something. I mean, can I just put, every textbook that I've ever read? every... you know what? I'll put, It's Not All Downhill From Here. Because it's definitely a look into the life of, a black family living in America, and just day-to-day suburban life of a black family. And you know what? It's something, and also The Hate U Give by Angie Thomas really is an eye-opener for someone who grew up very privileged because of the color of my skin. It is a very eye-opening and hard and difficult read, but it's something that definitely I needed to read, and I'm glad that I read it. I want to continue reading Angie Thomas's books. But yeah, The Hate U Give is also another one that taught me something that I needed to be taught about. Number 7, Thriller, a book you couldn't put down. Oh, Six of Crows. I just wanted to continue everything. I loved that book. House of Hades, when I was going through Percy and Annabeth's story for the first time in House of Hades, I was just like, let's like read as fast as we can through everything that's not Percy and Annabeth to get to Percy and Annabeth, to keep finding out what happens to Percy and Annabeth. Yeah, definitely House of Hades. I remember I stayed up, like, when I was first reading No Moon from the Twilight series. I couldn't put that down. I had this, like, vivid memory of that for whatever reason. But Six of Crows and House of Hades definitely also come to mind. Books that I actually did like. I mean, I liked New Moon when I read it, but not now. I don't have the same feelings about it. And number 8, contemporary, a book you could relate to. I don't know. I haven't read a lot of books about plus size girls. I don't read to relate to characters all that much, and it's okay that I can't relate to characters. I don't feel like I have to relate to characters, but I definitely want to read more characters that are books for, like, the main characters are plus size women. Nina, I had it backwards in one of my tags. I said Alina, but Nina in the Six of Crows duology is actually plus sized, and I just find it amazing. And, like, I don't know, just we need more representation. So I haven't found a story that I was like, yes, this is 100% something that, like, I have gone through in my personal life. Sad. But it's true. I definitely want to read One to Watch, because that is The Bachelor, but the main character is a plus-sized woman. I feel like that's going to be something that I'm going to relate to a lot. Definitely. Yeah. But that's kind of it. That's the whole tag. Yeah, quick, easy, fun, kind of a downer ending, but that's fine, it's fine. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you in my next video.